Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It's your boy McQuinn, and I'm back with another episode of the Yup, I Said It podcast. I got a very special guest with me, my good friend, Miss Kat David. What it
Hi,
do?
it's good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it,
Yeah,
making
no
time
problem.
to come on the show. So where are you from?
So I'm actually from Guam.
Okay.
Originally, I was born and raised here. I grew up in Jonya.
Zonia
So-
Rules,
yeah, Jonya
baby.
Rules.
Hey.
Let them know.
Yeah, I love the South. I got a lot of love for the South. I go down there to just clear my mind. You know, it's
Right.
very therapeutic just
Yeah.
taking that road and just seeing the nice view and just really getting to look at the real Guam.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. I think it's like an actual look at the island. You know, there's a lot of it's very corporate and Americanized, and that's fine. That's great. We like tourism, but you know, when it comes to natural beauty, it's all down south. Let's be
Oh,
real.
most
Let's be
definitely.
real.
Most definitely. And I follow you on the gram. You got a big following because you modeled here and there.
I did a little bit, maybe.
You modeled in California
I did, yeah. I have.
too, and you lived in LA for.
I lived in LA for almost 10 years, just under 10 years, like 9. And then I moved back home for 2 years, and I've been here, and I'm hoping to move back to LA soon.
Okay. So yeah, you have. So are you trying to get back into modeling or just?
So I actually never really wanted to get into modeling. I just did it because it was like, why are you not going to take advantage of your youth? This is like a bag that I was fumbling, you know. And to be fair, I wanted to act. And when I moved out to LA, it's so much harder to break into the acting industry, whereas modeling is so easy. So I just got into it through there. But it does supplement my income. I do enjoy it. It's just not my dream. So when I go
Okay.
back, I'm going to be pursuing more acting things. And yeah, that's
Most definitely. So you acting. So did you go to acting school or did you go to any
I
type of
did.
academies?
Have you heard of the American Academy of Dramatic Arts? It's
I
right there
have.
on La Brea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you went there?
Yeah, I went there.
Nice.
And it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was kind of at the time I felt like it was a little bit of a waste because I didn't feel like I was learning too much. But I feel like schools like that are usually for networking, to meet other people who are doing what you're doing, and then you go into the industry with them. So
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't
see.
bad. Yeah, it was good.
So as far as the entertainment industry, have you ever gotten into any acting or any of that stuff here on Guam?
I have, but not professionally. I've done a few school plays and that kind of thing. Oh my God, sorry.
it's all good.
But I did the majority of my career has been in Los Angeles or the UK.
Oh, you went to the UK too?
Yeah, so my dad is from the UK and I have British citizenship, so it makes it very easy for me to work out there.
Okay.
I've gone and shot with a few big brands, Color Supers, a big swimwear brand, and I've worked with him often, and then I've done a few shoots for Adidas, that kind of thing. Nothing too major, but
I mean, Adidas is a major company,
yeah,
so
that's
I
true.
mean,
It is.
yeah, it's
that
I
is
mean,
true.
even though it's checks over stripes, it's still Adidas.
You're right.
It's
You're
still
right.
it's still Adidas. That's still pretty big.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it a lot. You know, modeling's given me the opportunity to travel, see a lot more of the world than I probably would have. So can't knock it.
Most definitely, and as far as just getting into the industry in general, yeah, LA is definitely huge
That's the place
for
to
that.
be.
Yeah, that's definitely the place to be if you're looking to get into entertainment.
100%.
And and that's where I'm from originally. So
Right.
I'm a Cali boy, so
Hey.
I'm already knowing.
I know you know, and I love that you know actually because it's difficult to explain it to people who've never been out there. But once you're out there, you see the difference. Island life is so different from city life, and being able to work in both environments it's a skill, I think.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have an open mind, and you gotta have a little versatility about yourself
Yeah.
to be able to pull it off
Yeah.
in either place.
I think when you live in LA too, you gotta have a little bit more spice. You gotta be a little tougher on not just other people but yourself. You gotta really push yourself.
Oh, definitely.
A lot
you
more
do.
competition.
Yeah, you do gotta have really thick skin too, because
Yep.
you can give it your all, and sometimes your all may not be enough. You know.
100%. I mean, for every 50 jobs I audition for, I think I book one. that kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, so that too, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready for rejection.
100%.
You gotta. There's gonna be 99 no's before you get one yes.
Exactly. I always tell people who are asking if they want to get into the industry, I'm like, you gotta be ready to hear no a lot, and just don't let it affect you. Like, just okay, you weren't right for this project doesn't mean you're not gonna be right for the next. You know, that kind of thing. What you got? Okay, am I like too low? Chicka chicka woo.
No, I was just turning your mic up a little bit more. No, that's cool. I'll fix the volume and everything after.
In X,
Yeah, just to make sure that you're loud and clear. But it's all G. And yeah, I get exactly what you mean. And it's a lot of people they go out there and you know they fumble under pressure, but you can't. I mean, that's just life in general.
That's facts. That's heavy facts. That's. Whew.
You got to understand that you gotta go hard because there's a bunch of people out there that's just doing a little bit more, and you might have to be that person to do a little bit more. And in order to just be successful in whatever it is you're trying to do, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices.
And you can't take shit personally. Like there's gonna be times where you might look perfect, you might be perfect, you got the exact skill set they're looking for, but at the end of the day, the director's got a friend and they want to hire their friend, and you just got to be like, okay, that's it. You know, that's how it is, and it's got nothing to. It just says nothing about you personally. It's just there's a lot of politics that go into the industry that I don't think people talk about.
And people from Guam, y'all should know exactly what this is. You know, y'all know about the party system.
Whoop.
It's the same shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's so many talented people around, but somebody might get chose because their uncle owns the bar.
I was gonna say
or their cousin's the manager.
The cousin, yeah.
The nepotism is all over the place. So it's the same shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That people deal with out here. You know, it's funny. I was just talking to somebody about the entire support local thing. You know, I feel like there's an underlying shade with the whole support local thing, and I wanted to talk about it.
Okay, yeah, let's
on
go.
Another podcast, but I mean, I can talk about it a little bit now.
Down on it.
Yeah, you know, I feel like I just question it because I'm like, support local. Does that mean support the local businesses or the people that actually call this place home, or you meaning support local as in support the people that were born and raised here, people. Or the Chamorro people, or whatever the case may be.
Or the culture, specifically. Like, what does that mean? I personally think that if you're just on Guam, it's considered a local. But I do see that a lot of, like, I don't want to say it. Okay, I'll say it. Fuck it. I feel like a lot more people don't necessarily want to support white businesses. You know, and it's like there is sort of like a reverse racism on this island against white people and against like the military, and I understand it. I totally get it. I see why, but it doesn't really help either party to be like button heads, you know.
And at the same time, you're blaming this nothing for something that's way beyond their pay grade. You know what I mean? Like, they're just doing what they're told.
Yep.
You know, most of them don't want no problems either. They're just here because they're assigned to be here, and they just want to make the most of it.
Exactly.
You know, they got mouths to feed too. Some of these guys have families as well, you know, and they want to try to make the most out of their experience on Guam. And, you know, you guys shouldn't make it harder on them because they're in the military.
Exactly.
Because that's definitely a big, as a veteran myself, it's definitely a huge decision to make to leave your family behind and serve your country. You don't know if you're ever going to come back.
You don't know if you're going to be alive. You
know what I mean? And I have friends who's not with us today because they sacrificed their lives for your freedom. You know, and people who complain about America and the States and the colonizers or whatever the case may be, I understand.
I do.
Because a lot of that is the same issue in America. But to play devil's advocate, imagine if Japan was still running this. Imagine if North Korea came and they ran this. It would be way worse. Y'all would not have the freedoms and the rights that you have now.
That's facts. And also, crap. I just lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. No, okay, I got it back. But also, I feel like if you were going to bring up anything about, like, colonizers and blah, 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 it's like, aim it at the right people. Like, go take it out with your government officials. Or, you know what I mean? Like, don't just go out and, like, bashing military people, getting into fights at the bars. It's like, nah, dude, it's not going to solve anything. If you really want to be about it, then be about it in the right way.
Right, exactly. Go to the primary source because
Yep,
your
primary
government
source.
is supporting it because they're funding Guam's government and the government's taking the money and they're like,
Exactly.
all right, come on in.
Exactly.
Y'all are feeding our economy.
Exactly.
And then hey,
I think a big issue for me is the fact that like we are considered an American territory, but we can't vote for the president. I think that's some bullshit, and I think that should be like one of the major things that we should touch on, as well as the military thing. I think that should be more important, honestly, especially like you're giving your life. If you sign up from Guam, you're giving your life to this country, but you don't get to choose who's your leader.
yeah, I
That's
definitely
crazy.
that part I do agree on. That I
That's
feel
crazy.
like Guam should be able to vote in the presidential elections. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's definitely something that the citizens on island should be allowed to do.
Yeah, and we should be fighting for that, right? Harder. We should really be going harder. I don't understand why it's like, what is it? What year is it? 2021? We still can't vote for president.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so much change throughout the 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's something that I do believe that the island should push for more.
Yep.
I mean, personally, I don't vote because I don't care about politics.
No.
I honestly think they're all the same. You know, I think, Democrats and Republicans.
I think they're the same
it's,
too. Yeah,
two different fangs on the same snake.
the same. Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I understand, like, why people do want to at least have the right to vote just so
Yeah.
they can say they did and just to have that sense of, like, wow,
Power over themselves.
wow, I was able to make an impact on who the leader of the free world is, basically.
Right.
And even though your vote don't matter any motherfucker way.
Whoop. Whoop. No, he said it.
Yup, I said it.
But that's facts. So, I mean, to be honest, like in this last election, I voted in the primary for Bernie. And then after that, I was like, fuck it. Because I didn't fuck with either of the candidates, to be honest. Joe Biden, like, y'all are stupid if you thought he was better than Trump. And I fucking just said that. Yes, I did. Why? Because he's been in the fucking politic world for, 47 years? And your shit is still exactly the motherfucking same. Make it make sense.
Oh.
Make it make sense. Thank you. And now everyone's like celebrating because why? We don't have a president that doesn't tweet some dumb shit every 5 minutes. Congratulations, America. Slow clap. It's just like, really? What are we actually, I don't know. What's
Talk your shit.
I'm
Talk
just
your
saying.
shit.
I'm just saying. It should have
Hey,
been
that's
Bernie.
what this show is for. Talk
Yeah.
your shit. Say whatever's on your
It's
mind.
just like, and I ran a poll on Twitter too. I was like, who's actually happy it's Joe Biden or who's happy it's just not Trump? And it was like 98% of y'all said, I'm just happy it's not Trump. So.
And honestly, I mean, if you want my honest opinion, I understand that, yeah, Trump is a piece of shit.
Yep, 100%.
But I fuck with him. And here's why. Here's why I fuck with him. Because at least you know who he is.
Exactly.
At least you know he ain't shit.
That motherfucking
I'd rather
part.
the devil you know than the devil
Like,
you
don't know. And straight up, I think Joe Biden's a fucking pedophile. Blah, I said it.
Yeah,
Go look
he
at the
is.
fucking...
Sleepy Joe.
100%.
Pedo.
100%. Did you hear that? His son turned in a laptop to some like electronic company. It wasn't working or whatever, and the guy like went to go fix it, and he found like a bunch of child porn on there.
Wow.
A bunch of child porn, and the one of the little girls in the porn was like, there's like a photo of Joe Biden behind a little girl. He's like sniffing her hair. It was her. And then he tried to turn it into the guy who worked on the laptop tried to turn it into the feds, and they refused to take it because it's fucking Joe Biden. And guess who's paying the feds? Guess who's in charge of the free world? It's the Clintons, you know what I mean? It's the Clintons
Yeah.
of the world, it's the Bushes, it's not Donald Trump. Like, I hate him too, guys, don't get me wrong. He's not the best, but he's also not the worst. And that's just straight up facts.
And I like that he's a real man. He wanted
Exactly.
to bring masculinity back. He wasn't with all these stupid SJW agendas, to basically to make everyone pussies. You know what I mean? Everybody's just so sensitive nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's just so many fucking snowflakes out here, and it's annoying. I like the fact that Trump's a dude. You know what I mean? And he has no shame for being a dude. Yeah, I don't agree with some of the things he do, grabbing women by the pussy and all that. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff.
Nah.
But the fact that he
says it with his
stood on
chest.
his shit. Right, he said it
You know
with
what I
his
mean?
chest, and I'm all for that, yo. Fuck toxic masculinity. No, you're a dude. Be that.
That's it, yeah.
Let your nuts hang and say what the fuck you want to say. And that's why I fuck with him, because he's not afraid to say what he want to say.
Yeah, he's not scared of pissing people off, and that's something that America was not used to. We're used to like a lot of sugarcoating, a lot of bullshit behind the scenes, but up front, it's like, no, we're so good. We're such a great company, or not company. Well, yeah, America is a company. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
and they're farming you. They're farming you. The American people, they are farming you. They don't give a fuck about your health. They don't give a fuck about your lives. They don't give a fuck about even if you're going to survive this goddamn pandemic. And how do we know that? Because where the fuck are the checks? You receive your $2,000 check yet? Nah, me neither. I'm just saying.
And then you get that check. They're gonna just run it with their taxes. So
exactly, and it
you're
goes
still
straight
have to pay
back
that
to them.
shit back. So it's just here you go, shut up. Here
you go,
you
shut
go.
up. Facts, exactly.
Here's some chump change that you're gonna have to pay us back anyway.
Exactly.
Here's a loan.
I'm so sorry. I think shit. I gotta
It's
head
all
out of here.
G.
So
all right.
sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But
how about we do like a second, like a number
we can
two
make that
at
happen
another
too.
time. Yeah,
we
let's
can make
do
that
it.
happen. But all right, well, where can everyone find you?
So you can find me on Instagram. That's where I'm like, I guess I have like the biggest following. It's Instagram is Universe Expander. That's spelled U-I. Oh, yo. Sorry.
Universe
Universe
Expander.
Expander.
Y'all know how to spell shit.
Yeah, shit. I just didn't have to do
Don't be retarded.
There's only one E, so it's not Universe and then another E for Expander. It's just combined Universe and then Expander. And then that's my same handle on basically everything. It's my handle on Twitter, which if you're going to follow me on anything, please follow me on Twitter. That's who I really am. That's my thoughts. That's my mind. That's my heart and soul. Instagram is just my body and my face. And that's great too. Don't get me wrong. It's cute. It's cute.
Hey.
But I find for myself, most of my value comes from what's inside.
Most definitely. And y'all already know, feel free to follow me at YupISaidIt Pod. I'm on Twitter. I got my Twitter going up, trying to get my Guam Twitter litty. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in to episode of the YupISaidIt podcast. Shout out to New Wave Studios.
Hey.
You want to book a session, hit up New Waves Guam and get you a session in. You want to record a song, shoot a video, whatever, just hit us up and we got you. Y'all have fun, love life, and love yourselves. Peace.